7-foot frame wraps all on his back. When he calls your name, it all fades to black. He hears your dreams and feasts on your screams. We don't talk about Bruno, no. We don't talk about Bruno, no. What's up, y'all?
He said pushing P.
Yeah,
Pushing P. Pushing P.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the No Chaser podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Clueless Shucks.
I'm Nikki Blades.
Encanto.
Such a good movie.
So, We Don't Talk About Bruno is one of the most popping songs from Encanto right now. Number 2 in the country.
Yeah.
And the first song in Disney's repertoire so far to it broke Frozen's record for Let It Go for most streams.
Way better than Let It Go.
And yeah, I agree. And I think I read that the last time a Disney song was this high up on the actual Billboard charts was A Whole New World.
Wow.
Yeah.
You haven't seen Encanto yet.
I have not.
I highly recommend you see
I've seen bits and pieces when I'm over at Dorothy's house.
my child.
Got it.
But yeah, no, I haven't watched it. It's good like that?
It's good.
Oh,
like
it's
that.
popping, bro.
Yeah. Who directed it? He did.
Yes. Yeah. You talk, not
Hamilton.
directed, but
No, not
wrote
direct.
all the songs. Lin
Yeah.
Manuel. Yeah. And it's funny because, we all F with Hamilton,
Mm-hmm.
and when you watch Encanto, I feel like even if you didn't know that, you'd be like, Lin Manuel write this?
Yeah.
Because of the way
He has a style.
his
Yeah.
style. Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah. The Bruno song is fucking lit, dog. It be in my head literally like all day.
And if you stumble across Encanto TikTok, that's lit too. They have everybody doing the remakes of it, and you could get the behind the scenes. I love how people dissect a lot of Disney movies,
Yeah.
and they did a good job with Encanto.
Okay, not gonna lie. So I've seen it so many times at this point that now I can't help but dissect it. Like without giving you any spoilers. There's one. So one of the aunties, her powers is that her mood controls the weather. Okay, and there's one part where like they're dancing. She's dancing with her husband, and like, but they're dancing and like it's hail coming down.
Mhm.
And like I was watching and I was like, damn, that's crazy because now as opposed to running from it, they're dancing in the hail to show that conditions don't need to be perfect for you to be able to celebrate life.
That's what happens when you watch this.
Hilarious.
And I also love that it's not just rooted in a love story. The main character, it's not really about her finding her Prince Charming. And it's nice that that's just not what they're trying to push.
Good.
So that's good.
It's a good movie,
It's a
dog.
really good movie.
All right, I'll watch it.
What's up, y'all? It's also Happy Chinese New Year
Mhm.
to everybody, all the Asians. It's like I don't know how it happened that all Asian people just celebrate.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, that's why they call it Lunar.
Yeah,
Lunar.
they took
Lunar,
away
yeah.
the Chinese.
That's right.
Yeah.
Lunar New Year. Happy Lunar New Year, everybody. I shout out to look, I'm so mad, bro. This young man from the UK sent me this dope sweater.
It's fire.
It's
So
all
fire.
very fire.
I want it.
And I really wanted to shout him out by name, but I could not find the DM for the life of me. So my guy, after you watch this episode, DM me again, and I will put your tag in the description of the video because it's so hard to find DMs on Instagram. You can only search the name of the person you're talking to. You can't search your texts like the way, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry, bro, but thank you. This shit's tight.
It's dope.
Yeah. And I really fuck with this because this is my year, the year of the tiger. I said in something a while back, I was like, yeah, I'm hyped. It's the year of the tiger. It's my year. And it was some kids who was like, well, actually, Tim, they say that traditionally when it's your year, it's supposed to be not good. It's supposed to be challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard too.
Yeah. But I don't take
Care.
yeah.
I don't give a shit.
To an extent,
Yeah.
For one, the last time was my year, I was looking back through my videos and shit. I'm like, it was a popping year for me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And second, something being challenging isn't necessarily a negative thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially when my whole complaints about myself the past couple years has been that I've been too comfortable, which led me to be kind of lazy. You feel me? So maybe it's good if something is going to be challenging this year, maybe that means I'm actually going to be having to work and
shake you up.
Yeah, take it next level. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm hyped. What are your guys' years?
Ox.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make the joke. Could do it.
No, but you know what though? Oxtail is hot
always
commodity.
sold out.
So good. But isn't the ox hardworking? That's like one of the main characteristics of the ox. What are some?
I don't know. I saw Ox got mad and didn't read anything else.
You got disappointed. He was like, take that shit back.
At least you're not like rat or snake or something.
Dude.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. I mean, at least you're not like
a hood rat.
Which one are you?
I'm a snake.
Oh, okay, but sexy snake though.
Yeah.
No, sneaky snakes.
You ever
sneaky snakes?
So when you read into them, some of them you're like, damn, why you gotta have so many negative traits? Like, why do I have to be vain and sneaky? And
is that what legit?
One of the main characteristics of a snake is you're vain, but they say you're intelligent, and manipulative and sneaky. But I feel like it all kind of falls under the looks and the intelligent thing. So a lot of people that are attractive tend to use that to their advantage, which comes off very manipulative.
I see.
But yes,
tempting people to eat from the tree of knowledge or whatever it was.
Whatever it is, you went to the school that taught you that.
Yeah,
I didn't go there.
I did.
But it's supposed to be a good year for it. Again, if you're into astrology and all those things, it's supposed to be a good year for Pisces. We're supposed to be winning this year. It's supposed to be very good. You are actually supposed to have a prosperous year. And I think it's in wealth. I was recently, I tried to learn as much as I can since I didn't have any family teach me about Lunar New Year or the traditions. And so I try to look it up. But apparently you have a good year. It's supposed to be a good year for you. And I've never met anybody that was year of the ox and looked it up. So I feel like if you know anything about our signs,
break it down for us, man. You know, hey, look, all you Zodiac, because the Zodiac girls going hard, these days. But are y'all also dipping into the Chinese Zodiac? Because let me know. Because I never really read up on it until random as hell. I was in New York in Aquafina's apartment shooting a thing. She used to have a so random. She used to have a talk show on this produced by this company called Astronauts Wanted, all right? And she had a show called Talk with Aquafina, TAWK. And I was one of her guests. And so at one point we were recording a little stupid song for the 4th of July. And I'm chilling in her apartment and I saw this little Chinese Zodiac book. And I tell you what, man, and I know people can say, you know, with the Zodiac and signs and shit like that, you can read something that's like kind of vague and you're like, oh, this is so me. But these shits, once I was breaking it down to my actual year and my sign, I was like, this is me. This is crazy.
I have to send you guys this book. It's huge. I would bring it one day, but it's a big ass book. Yeah. And it breaks down like your actual day. And you can connect, say, your birthday and his birthday and see where you guys line up as far as like how you can be in career, in love, in friendship, in business. And a lot of people refer back to these before they make major deals or they try to look into it to see how they would interact with someone. Yeah, it is quite interesting because when I read into it, same as Tim, again, I don't want to have all the negative qualities, but when you really look at it, you're like, damn.
Yeah, I do.
I really do. I really do be doing some of this shit.
I do be slithering on the
Do you know what I'm saying? Do I want to admit it? No, and I'll lie. And if you read it, I'll say that's not me. But on the inside, I know it's telling the truth.
As long as you know, and we know we're willing to work on that.
Trying to change.
You're a snake, but your rising moon is monkey.
You're a rising dragon, a snake and a rising dragon.
Perfect. It just cancels each other out. Now that's the shit that I don't know those. I don't know the rising moon, the sun, I don't know those.
I know mine, and here's how it works. Okay. Because someone had me like Google it the other day. I was curious, right? So you have your sign, right? And then your rising is how you are perceived by people. And your moon is how you process emotions. Okay. Now, I know it sounds, and people who are naysayers would say, this is all a way for you to even blanket statement even more. If your sign doesn't apply to you, then this sign can help. Okay, now it makes sense. It all makes sense, right? Which I get that argument completely. But I will tell you the times where I was like, oh, maybe there's something to this shit. All right. So I was at a Wild 'N Out party one time, and one of the Wild 'N Out girls, she had the same birthday as me, March 6th. And it was one of the sisters. Light skin, big hair.
Well, that really broke it down.
They're from Compton. It's a whole bunch of sexy.
Oh, the Westbrook.
Yes, it was Crystal Westbrook.
Okay.
Crystal Westbrook was like, we were just talking at this little party I threw in New York, and I made some joke, and she was like, "When's your birthday?" And I was like, "March." She was like, "March what?" I was like, "March 6th." She's like, "You lying?" I was like, "No, I'm not lying. Look, we had the same fucking birthday." But she's kind of more, she doesn't like crowds, and she's more to herself. She'd be chilling, right? And so she was like, "Then how are you so like outgoing like that? How do you on stage outgoing?" And then so apparently because she really believes that Zodiac shit, right? And I was like, and apparently so my rising sign, which is how I'm perceived by other people, is a Taurus, which tends to be a more out there sign. All right. So I'm like, interesting, because the fact is, yes, I'm good with people and I like being on stage, but at my core, I prefer to not be around people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now let's talk about the moon shit. All right.
Okay, so we got the sun. Now it's time for the moon. Yeah. Okay. All right. Take it in, Rick. Take it in.
Now, on last week's episode of the podcast, where it was all for the homies, right? We brought up how Peter says he's never seen me angry or sad, right? And someone was like, so confused that I'm a Pisces that doesn't express emotion. And then I said, oh, well, I'm only child, so I'm kind of I express my shit to myself, right? Someone was like, how is he a Pisces that shows no emotion? He got to be like a earth sign moon, a moon earth sign. I was like, well, I'm a Capricorn moon, which is a earth moon sign. And I was like,
makes a lot of sense.
So I was kind of like, just little shit where it's like, okay, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, if you go deep enough, it can make sense.
Right.
I read a book recently that had me feeling like, holy shit, this is me.
Yeah.
It was Will Smith's book, right? And then I was like, I don't have none of the success part of this.
I feel like the struggle.
It mirrored my life so well. I was like, I dropped the ball somewhere. I'm gonna have to read it again. Like,
at one point,
I switch? Yeah. So, you have determination. Oh, got it.
It's always one thing.
But that book, have you guys read it?
No, but I know people that haven't.
It's a good fucking book.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your biggest takeaway from it?
I'm amazing.
Okay.
Because I'm a lot like Will Smith. No, what was my biggest takeaway from that book? Pay attention. Pay attention to shit outside of you. It's very easy to be inside yourself and lose focus of what's going on around and make the wrong decisions that will later affect you.
Interesting. Okay. Maybe I should check it out because, you're a lot like Will Smith. That was what you learned from the book. I've been trying to be like Will Smith.
And I've been trying to date someone like Will Smith. So
I don't know.
No, never mind. I don't know.
If you read the book, you might not. No, it's not bad. It's just he wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, I heard.
Don't ruin it for us. Just like we won't ruin Encanto. Yeah. We're gonna do our homework next time we see each other.
Also, I heard Matthew McConaughey's book is supposed to be good too.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, there's a lot of good books out.
Well, I don't read.
You listen.
Listen,
right? Which is
while
probably
I'm working out or shit like that.
Better.
If Matthew McConaughey,
he's voicing it.
I'll fall asleep
Oh,
outside
just so
wherever
relaxed.
I'm at.
Yeah, he got a good
something about that
soothing.
that tang is going.
Man.
Got that tang.
That little southern tang. That subtle
Twang.
tang. Twang.
No, he said tang.
You know what's
It's
funny?
okay. He likes the tang.
You know what's funny is I knew I was saying it wrong,
It's okay.
but I couldn't think of what the right
Nah.
one
That's
was.
hilarious.
I thought you were doing that on purpose.
That orange powdered juice.
Yeah. Something about that
That
juice, man.
That good tang.
That astronaut juice.
Love that.
Y'all like eating?
Love eating. It's
yeah.
my favorite thing to do.
But do you know how to cook?
Not really, no.
She's kind of
A little bit?
a little bit.
Okay, cool. Well, I don't know how to cook at all.
Oh, okay.
But when I get down with HelloFresh, I feel like a chef, man. With HelloFresh, you get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. You skip trips to the grocery store, and you can count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. So like I said, pre-portioned ingredients delivered right to your door, but they also give you the recipe. They tell you exactly how to cook it. You can't go wrong. Every time I got some HelloFresh and I cooked it up, I was in there like a damn chef. Call me Ricky Flay,
Okay. He said Ricky Flay.
Gordon Rixey, something like that. But yeah, I love it. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys have done HelloFresh
Yes.
before too, right?
Guy Fieri.
No, not that one.
No, it works. It
Does
works.
it? Okay.
You can customize your favorite dishes with their new Hello Custom offering by swapping out one protein or side from another, upgrading for a more luxe experience. I know y'all like the luxe.
Too.
And you can even add protein or veggies to a meal.
Man.
You can't beat that. You can get exactly what you want, and then they're going to tell you how to make it good.
Oh, perfect.
That's perfect. For our No Chaser listeners, you can go to HelloFresh.com/NoChaser16 and use code NoChaser16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts.
Wow.
Yeah, that's HelloFresh.com/NoChaser16 and use code NoChaser16. 16 free meals, 3 free gifts. You can't beat that. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit.
Hell yeah.
So today's episode is sponsored by Honey. I love online shopping, and we all, that's what's been getting us through the pandemic, right?
Mm-hmm.
But with Honey, you don't have to go searching for these promo codes in order to get all these discounts. You don't have to hop on other sites or follow your favorite influencer to use one of their promo codes. You can simply use Honey, and they'll find the codes for you. No matter what site you're on, they're going to search the internet to find the perfect code for whatever's in your shopping cart. It makes life super easy. I've used this for clothes. It's like one of my favorite things to buy when I'm online. Honey has saved me so much money that I would have been way too lazy to go do and look for on my own. And with Honey, they also offer cash back on thousands of stores. So not only are you saving money, but you're able to earn money as well while you shop. And if you don't already have Honey, you would be missing out on a lot of money. And by getting it, you'll be doing yourself a solid and supporting this podcast. I'd never recommend something that I don't use. And plus, I wouldn't recommend something that wouldn't save you money. So get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/NoChaser. That's joinhoney.com/NoChaser. Have you ever had Tang?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to love
You used to
Tang.
love Tang?
I loved fucking Tang.
I loved the pink lemonade. You know, the pink lemonade that comes in the
Country Time?
same container?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good stuff.
I was a big Nestle's quick powder guy
Chocolate
too.
or strawberry?
Man, both.
Ooh.
Yeah, the strawberry
Oh my
went
God.
so hard
So
though.
good.
What are we talking about?
It don't matter. The first
We just-
episode is always
Ooh.
let's just catch up and
Yeah, we just.
It's so
So
funny.
back to being a tiger. No.
These are the people's favorites though, you know what I'm saying? Like the ones that
I love Tang.
the people who are like, yo, can I just get more episodes just the 3 of y'all? It's like this the shit they love. You know what I'm saying? You thinking too much, Will Smith asked Rick.
No, I was asking a literal question.
Oh, like what we actually talking about?
Oh,
It's Tang.
Tang.
But yes, I was gonna say, do you actually? So I've never really actually celebrated the Lunar New Year aside from, we get some red envelopes. But I really don't remember doing anything beyond that. You actually got some Chinese in you.
Yeah.
I'm like 1/8 Chinese, so I never,
My grandpa who passed away was the one who had the most Chinese, and it just never really trickled down. And when we moved to California, so I think what happened is that the tradition got lost because we grew up very Hawaiian, but it's like a mix. I feel like when you grow up in Hawaii, you have so many different cultures that you just live this like local style, and they celebrated a lot. But we did red envelopes, but never understood why. We always had jade, never understood why. We did a lot of things, but never knew where it came from. And as I gotten older, like I've always wanted to celebrate it. And I think it's really important, especially for like my nieces, start learning that side of them as well. So I'm constantly trying to do research, but I know what to eat. Like on my noodles, my dumplings, just going through having certain things in your house, what to do, what not to do. Don't clean on certain days, to clean before, But as like my mom and dad, I don't know what it is. We never really grew up with solid traditions. And I think that we're just kind of going backwards now, trying to learn what it is that we want to like make ours.
Yeah, you just made me realize, I guess I should start thinking about if I want to start doing some traditions now that I have a baby. It's like, what do I actually want her? Like, do I care if she even celebrates Chinese New Year?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, for me, I'm like, okay, yeah, I would get a red envelope here and there from my parents or my parents' friends, but I'm like, all right, cool, some money. I don't know what the fuck was going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't even really remember eating like any type of special food.
Do you think it has to do with where you grew up?
Like in Paramount?
Long Beach? Do you think just because not everybody else around you, or you're not around other family members, or I mean, because you do other things.
I mean, okay, yeah. If we were in a more Asian area, maybe I would have been doing more like Asian shit, potentially.
Yeah, because I feel since I moved to the Bay Area, where a lot more of my friends are mixed and they grew up with those traditions, that it's easier to see that versus now living in the middle of nowhere, the only other people of culture are the ones that you live with, and you guys are the ones deciding what to celebrate and not. We didn't have other people around. Like if I was in Hawaii, it's a big celebration. You have a lot that's going on, but where we grew up, it's kind of up to the parents to decide.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'll be like, "Hey, babe, we gonna have a quinceañera for Veda. she's a quarter Salvadoran. We gonna do it." But she was half, and she ain't have no quinceañera. So I mean, I don't know. It depends. It's just another excuse to throw a party, I guess.
Yeah. Do you have any traditions that you celebrate?
No.
None?
No. I was trying to think while I was talking. Like, damn, no.
Yeah.
Great. What's the point of me? I'm fucking out of here, guys.
What's the point of me?
My existence. What's the point? I like for my friends, and I started connecting more with my Asian friends, kind of like, yo, do you guys do something? What is it that you do? Can we do something? Or can you at least teach me? Because I don't want to just be out here doing shit that doesn't make sense, thinking I know something because I'm online. Like, somebody teach me. But not having my grandpa, I feel like is a big part of why we don't, because he was the one that was Chinese. And again, not being home, I just asked mom and dad, and they're just kind of like, well, we don't really celebrate it, but we'd like to. So if you want to learn more, then let's embrace it.
I think it's exactly what you said, though, is lack of community. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do see like an area that's heavily Asian and they do celebrate, it's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really just do that in the middle of Paramount. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Like, the only house on the block shooting firecrackers.
Yeah, shit like that. Fucking, performers in front of the dragon and shit. Like, hey, what the fuck?
It's only the head and then the rest is dragging because no one else.
Not enough
the dragon
people.
and dragon.
Like this, I mean, if we can go outside, San Francisco has a huge, like, they celebrate big in Chinatown, and it's a huge deal. I'd like to go with my nieces, and I want them to experience it. But then again, that's like, I gotta ask my sister, hey, are you raising your babies this way? What are some of the things that you want to do with them? Because they're super mixed too.
Yeah. I guess I just got to start figuring out what I want to do.
Yeah.
Just go to Disneyland.
Yeah, I mean, they got a lunar
Oh, they
New Year
do?
celebration.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm actually, me and David are shooting because, we've been doing the theme park food adventures.
Yeah.
So we're doing a Lunar New Year.
That'd be
Because
fun.
not only is it like, just decoration shit, but the food,
Yeah.
fire.
So good.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we're going next week to shoot a Lunar New Year episode of When Foodie Calls.
That'll be fun. You should ask questions while you're there too. Nah.
Just gonna ride the
Well,
ride,
not on the
eat
camera.
food.
I'm like, Loki, maybe you can just, do you know why we're eating this? No, it's okay.
Yeah, maybe. No, I might do some-
maybe just like on the side, like, "Psst, do you know why? Can you tell me why we're eating this now?
I feel like the Disney employees won't know. No, they might. Disney employees be on
not the
point.
employees.
No,
Just ask Chinese people?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
We can ask Benji.
We could ask Benji.
Benji don't celebrate shit. He don't celebrate shit.
Well, I tell you what, one thing I want to make sure
Tom
my
no.
Who?
Tom.
No, he would know. One thing I want to make sure my daughter has in her brain is that it's okay to enjoy authentic Chinese food and also enjoy Panda Express. And they're two separate entities and two completely different kinds of food.
Right.
And they are not exclusive to each other. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, bro,
Such solid morals you want to instill.
I mean, I think it's important. You know what I'm saying? I think so many, I feel like nowadays especially, right? You eat some Panda Express and some kid wants to be like, wow, that's not even real Chinese food.
Oh,
It's like,
God.
come on, bruh.
It's not, we know it's not.
Yeah, exactly.
Duh.
Just
We know
like
that.
I can't stand Taco Bell slander. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Well, it's good.
I know it's not real. Of course, it's not real Mexican
Not
food.
supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly.
It's what it is.
Mm-hmm. It's motherfucking Taco Bell.
Damn.
Yeah. Don't know what it is.
Are buffets still open during the pandemic?
I don't know. Why you guys look at me for the answer to that?
Because
Fuck
if
you.
he doesn't
Both
know,
of you. Resident Fat is the buffets open.
Well, y'all said ask Chinese people about the lunar food.
then what do you ask? I didn't even mean to. I was like, Rick, do you know?
Is fried chicken still available? I have no idea. I haven't been to a buffet in a minute.
And I used to love buffets.
Oh.
We all did.
Oh, God.
We used to just go to hometown buffet.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just for fun.
Sizzler salad bar?
Bro.
Or there's
my God.
a fire Japanese buffet in Long Beach called Hokkaido that I used to go to with my family all the time. And the shit was, you get a good bang for your buck. I credit buffets for kind of actually opening my mind to different types of food.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because like it was a buffet in Long Beach. There was a brunch every Sunday at what's that motherfucking one? The one on the water. You kind of gotta go.
At the Maya Hotel, the Reef.
The Reef,
Yeah.
yes, the Reef. And they used to have a poppin'. I mean, it's not as good nowadays, but back when I was a little kid, it was fire. Or maybe I just liked it more because I was a little kid, and now my taste buds are all bougie and shit. But that was the first place where I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get some eggs, and I'm gonna get a fucking a shrimp cocktail.
Yeah.
Get some caviar. I was like 8 years old having caviar. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure it was like, really like
It's okay.
bottom shelf caviar, but who the fuck who knows the difference? You know what I'm saying? So like nowadays, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, thanks to the buffets, I'm like, I have a taste for caviar.
Mhm. They got a lot of buffets in the Valley. And if you grew up with a lot of people in your family, you went to the buffets.
Yeah.
For sure. Oh, my dad, whenever we can, my dad enjoys the buffet. Like, he just likes trying a bunch of stuff. I think that's what it really is that you can try everything.
I was telling David that every once my family stopped going to my white auntie's house for Thanksgiving and Christmas because her kids got older and got their own families and stuff, she stopped cooking big dinners. My mom, wasn't really like cooking Thanksgiving shit, and I really wanted stuffing. So like on Thanksgiving, we would go to hometown buffet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it would be me, it would be our family, bunch of Asian families, and a bunch of Samoan families. Just Samoans and Asians at hometown buffets going in. You know what I'm saying?
Because we hungry. Let's be real. That's why I eat so much. It was like eat until you're full.
Blue Chew. Blue Chew.
Blue Chew.
Guys, looking for that extra confidence when it's time for sex? Let me tell you about BlueChew.com. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in chewable form and at a fraction of the cost. Nikki Blades. Blue Chew's tablets combat all forms of ED, erectile dysfunction, and can help men gain extra confidence for when it's time to perform. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. The best part, it's all done online, okay? Blue Chew's sildenafil and tadalafil tablets are chewable. Blue Chew's tablets are made in the USA and they prepare and ship direct, so it's cheaper than a pharmacy, okay? So if you could benefit from extra confidence when it's time to perform, visit BlueChew.com. I mean, who don't want that? Your boy definitely needs a little help sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she trying to go extra rounds and you weren't ready for that. Maybe you trying to make a baby and and she's ovulating that week, so you gotta go in a whole bunch of times. Maybe she wants you to smash in front of her homegirl and you had a crazy drunk night and you didn't know that was supposed to happen and now it's crazy outside, all right? Look, guys, here's a special deal for you. Try Blue Chew free when you use promo code Tim at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code Tim, and receive your first month free. Hey, let's talk about healthcare, okay? Healthcare for women is unnecessarily complicated. Life is stressful enough. Access to healthcare shouldn't be. Luckily, getting birth control and sexual wellness products is one less thing you have to worry about with the Pill Club, all right? You'll never have to make a trip to the doctor or wait in line at the pharmacy again. The Pill Club carries over 120 FDA-approved brands and ships to all 50 states. Most brands of birth control are free with insurance or Medicaid. Otherwise, prices start as low as $7 per month without insurance. Now that's just lit. The Pill Club delivers birth control to your door for free in discreet packaging along with fun self-care gifts and goodies, okay? Right now, when you go to thepillclub.com/chaser, the Pill Club is offering a $10 donation to bedsider.org. And for every No Chaser listener who becomes a patient, your donation will help low-income individuals get access to birth control through bedsider.org. Now, come on, son. That's thepillclub.com/chaser to get your first birth control care package and donate to help more women in need of affordable birth control, okay? One more time, remember, thepillclub.com/chaser, and you must use the link to make a donation.
I think the last time I went to a buffet, hometown buffet specifically, with you, Chia, and one of her friends. I don't remember who it was. And I realized then, I was like, damn, I can't do it anymore. Like, I went for a second plate and I'm prepared to go 3 more times and then I just couldn't. Like, I'm full.
Damn.
And I didn't even fill it up.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, I was pissed. You're supposed to.
I came to eat.
Yeah.
You know what you'll do now though? You what will still force you to fill your plate up, go to expensive buffets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Gotta get what you pay for.
The Japanese ones, when they have the sushi there too.
Or fucking
remember we used to go to Fogo?
Fogo de motherfucking chow.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Brazilian steakhouse, right? Yeah.
Bruh.
Oh.
Yeah.
We used to eat so much.
So we were I feel greasy thinking about it. Because the last time I ate it, I felt it coming out of
because
my
you're
pores.
forcing so much meat. It's expensive.
But it's so flavorful.
Oh, it's so good.
So much flavor.
It's so good. And they got so many different ones. Like,
that you have to try.
Okay, yes. Yeah, I gotta try.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I always steer clear of chicken though. When you ever go to these places, like I don't mess with the chicken.
Yeah, well, that's what I found out the hard way.
Okay,
really?
Yeah.
Got you.
Well, it didn't mess me up. It just wasn't.
It's not good.
Like, this isn't.
Oh, you like, I go to El Pollo Loco for some fire grilled.
Exactly.
I like El Pollo.
Girl, I love El Pollo Loco.
Oh my God. It's
people
so
who don't
good.
like El Pollo Loco bug me.
You know what it is? The people that that don't fuck with El Pollo Loco, they're not ordering just a straight up grilled chicken. You feel me? I feel like, or they went on it when it's like, they just happen to get a dry batch.
Yeah. Has to be a dry batch.
I've had the occasional accidental dry batch, but when you get the good
double chicken bowl for me.
Oh word!
Always.
You get the bowls and it's still fire.
Bro,
super
the burritos
good.
are good. Everything's good there. And even
good.
when you get the dry batch, bro,
It's
the
still
fucking avocado salsa.
so good. You gotta get
yes,
extra. And they so nice there. Like every time I've gone, they've always been so nice. I love people that are nice at their jobs. I think that it's great. I try to be nice back. But El Pollo Loco, especially because people are always trying to find something that's like not super bad for them, and you don't want to feel bad after you eat.
Yeah.
Guaranteed after a gym, if I'm super lazy, I knew that I could eat El Pollo Loco and not feel bad at all.
Just get some. Man, look, I swear I was the healthiest boy in the world when I was just eating El Pollo Loco like most of the week. You know what I'm saying?
I keep telling people I lost 40 pounds.
Damn.
Only eating El Pollo Loco.
Yep.
Word.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Chicken breast, broccoli, fucking side salad, and a big ass unsweetened tea.
Yeah.
It fills you up. It's delicious.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
son.
And it's like no fucking calories.
Beta fucks up El Pollo
Hell
Loco,
yeah.
bro. I mean, we take the skin off. We just kind of tear the meat up. But like, she'll take it by the fucking handful. She ain't even got all her teeth yet.
You got teeth. She gumming that chicken.
She's gumming it down. It's crazy.
Oh
You ever been to the Bacchanal buffet at the Caesar's Palace?
no,
Oh, Nikki Blake.
I have not.
Oh my God.
Didn't you just do like a full food tour at Caesar's?
So we didn't just do this, but it was back when we could still travel to do Send Foods. We did a full Caesar's Palace food tour, yeah. And man, Bacchanal. So I didn't know about it. David knew about it.
What is it?
It's a buffet.
Okay.
It's a bougie buffet. Or, not bougie, expensive buffet.
Mhm.
And man, everything was so fire. Like, and the line, of course, is so long. But it's definitely on the pricier side. But girl, everything was just, and it's just had,
Any place that takes the words out of your mouth
Yeah.
and you can only make sounds means that it is.
Because it's the thing
so
about a
good.
buffet too is like, how do you even? It's so much shit. I can't even think of
Yeah.
one thing to describe to you. Just everything was bomb, man.
Mm.
Oh man, I want to go back.
I'm so hungry.
Whenever I think about a Vegas buffet, all I can think about is crab legs.
Oh,
But it's probably because I've never had crab legs at a Vegas buffet.
Oh, word?
I've just seen it like walking by, and then I've never
you've never
went in and got it. And then when I have gone to buffets there, they didn't have crab legs. or something.
It's a struggle. Crab legs are a
Yeah,
struggle
they
at
are.
buffets. You know what I'm saying? You really like. I've been there where they bring them right out and the motherfuckers swoop, and you really got and people count how many legs you grab.
Yeah.
And shit. And I gotta tell them, no, this is for my whole family. I'm laying at the table.
whenever there's oysters, because sometimes you can find a spot that has oysters.
Mhm.
How do you feel about eating
Buffet oysters?
buffet oysters?
I fuck them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get down. I used to, I feel like now I might, just because I'm bougie and shit now. But back in the day when I was a little kid and I've always liked oysters. Yeah, I used to fuck them up, man. Just a little Long Beach, the Reef buffet. Yeah, I had no problems. No qualms about it. You felt a way about it?
No, I love oysters. I eat oysters all the time. I don't care whenever they're on sale. I want them. I want them here. I want them there. I want them everywhere.
Are you allergic to
Dr.
anything?
Seuss. Not that I know of. I don't want to test that theory, but as far as I know, I'm not allergic to anything. But there was like a stint of like yolk. You know how we always eat sunny side up eggs?
Yeah.
The yolk used to make my mouth really itchy, so I thought I was allergic to it. So for the longest time, I didn't eat it. And then one day I was like, fuck it, I'm going to try it again. And nothing happened.
Inside of your mouth?
Inside of my mouth.
Interesting.
Yeah, it didn't swell, but you felt like, yeah, I'm not supposed to be eating this. And that was for a while. I wasn't able to have eggs like that. And that's my favorite way to have them.
There was a time where I thought I was allergic to gluten for a second. I was like, I don't know what fucked me up, but I swear it was a tortilla, like a flour tortilla. And I was like, because Chia had the exact same shit I ate that night. And I had my stomach was hurting. My shit was just fucked up. And I was like, is it the tortilla? Do I have a gluten allergy? Is there?
Oh, damn.
Do I even know what gluten is?
Yeah, I was like, are we sure gluten's in tortillas?
I Googled it. It is.
It is.
So now I'm like, do I have to start eating only corn tortilla? Oh, man.
Is there gluten in corn? Where is gluten?
What is a gluten?
You can order just gluten. They fry it in some restaurants.
Fried gluten?
Fried gluten, yes. I don't know what restaurant I was
a thing?
at. It's a thing. Yeah, it's a thing. It's an actual thing.
Well, look, I might be completely wrong. because I used to work with a girl at CPK who was allergic to gluten, and she would order pizzas with no cheese, and it was a specific type of, man, I don't know. Can y'all tell us what the fuck gluten is?
And it could be in everything. It's just like sugar and carbs and things. You're like, oh, I'm assuming it's not going to be in here. You eat a piece of bread and you think there's no sugar in bread because it's not sweet. There's hella sugar in it. Yeah. It's that type of stuff that just messes you up. Food is so complicated. But
it
also,
really is.
But I feel bad for people that are allergic to like everything. That can't just eat.
Yeah. We gotta, well, I knew, remember Alex Reed? She came on. And it's crazy because she just, she got oh God, that's the same shit, Rick. Same shit. That mic wire moved and I thought it was a fucking cat or a tarantula.
Like mouse or some shit. Fuck that.
Lord, please.
Did you just move closer?
No, I was here.
Whoever edits this, please get Rick's angle when that shit happened. I don't know what the timestamp is, but my eyes darted and Rick
scary shit.
Yeah, we got Alex Reed, K-pop star.
Yeah, one of the best stories.
Great stories. She, at one point, it was crazy because she'd be having all types of weird shit going on with her body, all right? And there was one day on IG, she was posting stories. She was like, I don't know what's going on. Has this happened to anyone else? I'm sweating and it's blue. Blue liquid is being expelled
out of her sweat?
Out of her sweat.
What the?
It was fucking weird. Yeah. I don't know exactly what was the problem.
We don't have answers?
I'm sure she has something, but she's always in and out the doctor for different reasons. Oh. But she was like, yeah, I'm sweating blue. I don't know what's going on.
She comes back. She's like, so I found out aliens are real and I'm one.
I was bitten by a blue alien pig in my asshole.
That's still one of she has the best stories. And the dating the guy, what was that one?
Yeah. Said my friends think you're sexy.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do not. Fuck.
She was actually, I was on a double date with her. Have I told you about the corn dog man?
Has he?
The guy
I don't think so. No.
I was on a double date with her.
What is this?
We were in New York, me, Chia, and she was just hanging out with some dude out there, and we were having dinner. And this dude was like, I forgot how the conversation came up, but he was like, yeah, no, I don't eat corn dogs. I was like, what? I was like, why? He was like, I don't eat low quality food. And I was like, man, I was about to toss the table, bro. I was really trying to I never in my life thought I would have to try and convince somebody why corn dogs are delicious. You know what I'm saying? But
delicious.
It's
I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Nah, you just judge them.
Yeah.
Go on living your miserable
life.
But,
we say don't judge people, but nah. We judging him.
It's interesting, okay, so last episode Rick brought up how I people might not know, but I get annoyed easily, you know what I'm saying? And I just kind of realized that something like that, this man saying, I don't eat corn dogs, in my head, I wrote him off forever.
Yeah.
You feel me?
What are you supposed to do with that person?
I mean, I wouldn't be so mad if it was just I don't know, I just don't like them.
Right.
Yeah.
But the low quality food.
It's like he instantly turned his nose up.
Yeah.
Right.
What? I want to see what you eat all day.
Right.
Every day. I want to see a day in the life of Mr. High Quality Eats. Fuck.
High Quality Eats.
He's a nice guy though, but
no.
But we not hanging out.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Imagine trying to go out somewhere with him. No, I don't. What is that?
So what's the quality on that?
Oh.
Have you ever had a date with a boy and he did something that was an automatic turn off and you were like, this date is over?
It's the mayonnaise thing for me.
Really, that's right. You said that.
Yeah, I said that. It's so strange to me how people can be offended by a condiment or offended by a food that didn't come from an animal, right? I understand people that, you don't want, you're vegan or vegetarian, whatever it is, you have your reasons. But how can you be mad at a condiment to the extent of I could never talk to somebody who eats mayonnaise? It's that's everybody except you. Miracle Whip, I can understand not liking someone who eats Miracle Whip.
A little weird.
It's a little weird.
I don't mind sometimes.
But yeah, that's just, I can't I couldn't eat with somebody or date someone that's close-minded.
About mayonnaise.
About just food.
Yeah.
Specifically
I agree.
mayonnaise.
I agree. If you haven't watched the mukbang with me and Nikki Blades, it's a good time. We eat a shitload of sushi. She eats way more than me. She's amazing with it.
That's fun.
Have you seen it being made?
Yeah, I've made my own mayonnaise before.
It's just eggs and grease.
Yeah, I really wanted to start making my own, and pandemic did that. I was like, oh, it's good. I like it. And making aioli, I'm all about the sauces. So
What's the difference between mayonnaise and aioli?
garlic.
That's it?
Yeah, that's really it. Just
man.
garlic.
All right. Man, aioli gets to be so fancy.
It gets
Right?
to be fancy.
Got a little bit of garlic.
Yeah. They always be adding extra to but it's damn near the same thing. So whenever you see aioli, that's pretty much, it's all the same base. It's all oil and egg. So good. But yeah, I couldn't be with somebody who was closed off. Difference between I just can't eat it because my body won't let me, and the low quality thing. Like
How about you, Rick? Anybody said anything immediately that turned you off? From not even dating, just like someone says something, you're like, I don't.
hard no.
This girl once, she was like, I can't stand people who could be so mad at a condiment or something.
And that's why Rick and I are no longer together. We tried. There was one date I shot my shot, and
she ate some fucking mayonnaise.
And he said
she ate a bowl of mayonnaise.
Yeah.
I brought it to the date, and I said, "Can you eat this mayonnaise?"
They had a
with
very
me?"
happy 2 days though.
It was blissful.
Until the mayonnaise.
But now we're here.
I don't think anybody has just said something that made me be like, ew, what the fuck? But I probably told this story before. I went to Disneyland with this girl, and she ordered chicken strips from this place.
Yes, you did.
And she wanted mayonnaise and vinegar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, huh? I just didn't understand it. But then she made her little concoction, and I was like, oh, okay, that's good.
It was all right.
Yeah,
Tried it.
it was cool.
And I'm sure I've told this story before. Wow, I'm so photogenic, girl.
I'm sorry, what? Wait, did I?
Yeah, I mean, look, if you forgot, then they might have forgot. So I was hanging out with this girl, and we went to go eat at BJ's. For whatever reason, can you tell us why you were there again? Because I can't remember.
This is Ness.
Yeah.
Bro.
That's how you know you someone's friend.
Yeah.
Like, am I about to say the wrong?
What story are we telling? My bad part of it or your bad part?
I'll tell my bad part first. You just tell us why you were there.
I'm there because I was around when they hung out during the day, and then the girl kept insisting that I go to dinner with them, even though it was supposed to be a one-on-one situation. And I'm like, no, it's cool. And she's like, no, come. And then me and Tim look at each other, and it's just like, and I'm like, so I go. That's why I'm there.
Can I ask you this? If you remember, was this before or after I smashed?
I think you smashed once.
Okay.
But it wasn't like an ideal situation. So this was like the trying to smash again.
No, I think
okay.
Well,
I think
I'm trying to gauge because Rick has pointed out to me that in the past when I was, out there just doing my mess, that I can get, my blinders are on when I'm trying to really canoodle with somebody, where I will ignore all the things that are annoying to me,
all the red flags.
And then afterwards, the blinders are off, and I'm like, ugh, get away from
Instant regret.
So, okay, so this girl, we're hanging out, and we're at BJ's, and she's either taking pictures of herself or looking at pictures of herself.
Okay.
But anyways, she goes, oh, I'm so photogenic, and was not joking
at all.
She meant it
at all.
And it stirred up such a deep disgust inside me. I was like, oh, I can't believe she just said that and was serious.
Yeah,
Girl, you're not supposed to say it out loud. You're still supposed to think it.
Yeah.
I really feel like she had read that book that was popular back then, Why Men Love Bitches.
Oh God.
I don't think that was in there. That's not a part that was in that book.
Yo, girls was wilding out when that book came out. But yeah. And I realized I've told my side of that story.
I think we told this whole story.
Yeah.
But damn, I forgot that one. Wow. You don't say it out loud. even though you're thinking it.
Let's talk about this now that you bring it up. The being a bitch or being an asshole to get respect or love vibe, okay? Because I think people get this fucked up. And I remember specifically meeting people who are like frustrated in the entertainment industry who are like, they about to see a whole new side of me this year. Nah, I'm not about to get stepped on this year. You know, I'm a boss up. I'm gonna be an asshole so I can actually get things done. And it's like, this is not how you get things done. You feel me? It's like, I feel like people run into things in their life, right? And then they feel like they got fucked over. So they're like, oh, this is how you succeed. Yeah. But like, especially if that's not you, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, that's
the whole theory of men like bitches. It's not like you can't just be a fucking asshole all the time. Like, that's not what it means. That's the extreme version of it. I'll use like my sister as an example. So there was a point in time where I was like, oh, I'm so nice. I'm being stepped all over. What the hell? I'm always doing the most for someone. But my sister's an asshole. And we know that. And she just is, she's not a bitch to the person that she's with, but she's very much like, she knows who she is. And she's assertive with what she wants. And she doesn't expect less than what she feels like she deserves. Now, I feel like that's the goal. And a lot of people confuse that because you can see someone like that and be like, damn, you're kind of a bitch sometimes. But when you really take a step back, it's like, no, we just look at that type of behavior as bitchy when that's not really what's happening. She's just saying what she wants and wants to be treated as type of way. So I've adopted that in my adult life. And that comes with confidence too. You also have to feel like you deserve to be treated this way. And most people that are confident, especially women that are confident, they're seen as bitches. So it's not necessarily go out and just be an asshole and tell everybody how you feel and don't demand all this respect. It's like, one, respect is earned and you have to give somebody a reason to respect you. And it's the way you carry yourself. It's like, I can be a bad bitch, which is not like, I'm not treating you bad, but I just feel as though I should be treated a certain way. And if that's not how you would like to treat me, then that's your loss, not mine. And I'm not going to waste my time on you.
Yeah, you know, I also feel like, you know, people get it fucked up because there's a difference between being assertive and like honest and just being rude. You like, people like to use that as an excuse. Like, oh nah, they think my opinions are too rude. People think I'm rude because I keep it real. Like, no, bro, like,
you're an asshole.
You're an asshole. Yeah. Like, there is a balance, you feel me? And there's a way to you don't have to constantly say how you feel all the time. That doesn't make you a dishonest person to hold your tongue.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And to go off what we're talking about, you know what I'm saying, as far as having a balance. So tell us why people think, or why girls like assholes, Nikki Blades, because there's an old saying. I heard it on the radio a long time ago. I don't believe this at all. All right. But they'll say, treat a girl like dirt and she'll stick like mud.
So it comes from lack of confidence. It's like, do we really like assholes? No, not necessarily. But do we think that we don't deserve to be treated like a princess? Probably at that time. There's definitely phases in people's lives on when they accept behavior they think they deserve. And do I want to date an asshole? Absolutely not. I've never wanted to be with an asshole because I know myself enough to know, like, I'm not built to be with an asshole. Like, that's not for me at all. But a lot of people, not all of them, that go for those types of personalities are thinking that's what they deserve. So they gravitate towards that because when you have the nice guy who's actually a genuinely good person, you end up fucking it up because you don't feel like you deserve to be treated that way. So it's a lot to do with you. It's not them actually wanting those types of people. It's just the fact that, you don't value yourself enough to be treated the way that you should be treated. So now you're settling for this and then almost playing victim.
It's almost weird for them.
Yeah. And you're playing the victim, right? Like, oh, I'm always with the asshole, or oh, she's such a bitch, or oh, she's this. You now have turned that person's natural behavior into, oh, woe is me. Why can't I find the nice guy? Where are they? It's because you're not ready for that yet. And you keep going towards that.
Yeah, it's a lot of the victim thing. It's like, damn, I kind of suck. And now that I'm with this really good person, I can see how much I suck.
Yeah.
But if I get with this person who sucks more than me, I don't look like I suck. They suck. And there's a lot of people, men and women, who operate like that.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be the best in the relationship, but I'm not the best me yet. So I'm going to stick over on this side of the pool and not fuck with that. And so you'll see like nice people, good people getting mistreated. And then it's like, see, nobody likes it. Nice guys finish last, all of that bullshit. But it's just like you're dealing with unwhole or broken people. So it's not that if you're nice and you're in a relationship or some shit like that and you get fucked over, that doesn't mean go to the next one and I'm not taking any shit. Be who you are. If you're nice, genuinely be nice. Eventually, you'll find somebody who can match that.
I was an asshole. And I was with someone who was actually a good person. And I remember telling them initially in the beginning, like, I'm not whole. I'm not ready for a relationship. I can't give you what you deserve. But with that being said, I ended up in a relationship with that person. Then I carried the guilt of being like, damn, I was a shitty person. During this time we were together, he's such a good guy that it almost now I was just felt guilty all the time. And then the relationship wasn't balanced because I was like, oh, I don't deserve you. You're so good to me. Why are you so nice to me? Why are you still here? I don't deserve for you to be here. And those people that are genuinely good, they continue to be good, whether they're with you or they're not with you. And somebody who goes on that plays victim now because they got hurt, they're missing the point of it. It was never you. It was always them. And then hurt people have to heal so they don't hurt people. It's a lot. It's all, but it really just stems from you.
Yeah.
It's just you. You will get you will attract what you feel you deserve. If I feel like I'd rather be single, because I've seen some comments and they're like, oh, it's such a shame that Nikki's so in her masculine energy that I mean, but these are a lot of.
She's just kind of tall.
I'm just kind of big. There's a lot of buzzwords that are going around the internet, right? Like toxic was such a word that everybody was using last year. Masculinity, femininity. And they were saying it's a shame she's always in her masculine energy, that she doesn't want to be with somebody. And it's like, you're missing the point, is that I have to work on me because I'm not good for someone else right now. And if you want to find someone to complete you, then look for a partner. And if that's just what you're going, I'm looking for someone to make me a better person, cool. But if you're not ready for that and you're going to hold yourself accountable, like, there was no reason for me to be in a relationship last year. Like where I was mentally, that wouldn't make sense. I would just be playing victim. I would probably be able to flip it, be with somebody I shouldn't have been with because I felt like that's what I deserved or I just wanted attention. And then would have been miserable because I'm not even doing the proper things to heal and to have what I really want, which is a long-term partner.
Would have been bad for everybody.
Would have been, for y'all. I would have been here. Let me tell you.
It would have been great.
It would have been great, actually. me dating.
I'm in the relationship.
Yeah, the relationship would have been trash.
Well, shit. Hey, guys. That was fun, as always. Happy Lunar New Year.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching another episode of the New Taste Podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shep.
I'm Nikki Blade.
Bye.